we're about done here. A depression contour. So what you're looking for here is a low area. Generally, it's a swamp type area. You're going to see a couple things on it, but generally on your contour, you're going to see these little things kind of like the legs of an amoeba. Kind of looks like an inverted single-cell organism. Okay. So you'll see a contour line with these little hatch marks on it that indicates that there's a little depression right here. Okay. Now you probably won't find any of these in those steep maps, although they are on there. The flat map will certainly have some.
Okay. What if it doesn't have caterpillar legs? Is this one supposed to have caterpillar legs?
No, that's a peak. That's not a depression.
Okay, so then, no.
I would seriously doubt you got any on. You only look in some of these lakes, and I don't see any. Nothing through here. Okay, yeah, look on the other one.
A lot of our colors
This one will probably have quite a few.
Cedar City.
There's a big one right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's huge. Okay.
There's one.
I don't like
Yep, there's another one.
Okay. Did you guys find any?
And that is depression contour.
Yep, where's your finger? Right there. Okay.
Yeah, those teeth are a lot easier to see than like
Those, yeah.
So, okay, so where this doesn't have the teeth, that's the peak.
Not necessarily. Peaks have X's inside.
All peaks do.
I think so.
Because this has an X in it.
Do all peaks have an X inside of them?
No.
No. So this right here, where this is a,
So this is a peak,
It's a high spot.
like that. Okay.
It's just a high spot.
Okay.
Okay, now when you see these depressions, keep in mind any body of water that you see is a depression contour, but sometimes they don't label them. What you're going to see, many times they'll have a spot elevation in them. That's a low point. Another thing you might see is that it might have a blue hatch in it, saying that it fills up with water part of the year and doesn't fill up with, and it's dry other parts of the year. Again, these are generally features you want to stay away from when you're building stuff, because it's probably a swamp there, right?
yeah.
Probably clay also, crappy soil.
So we have hatching here, but it's without those hatchings.
Okay.
Blue hatching.
Yeah, that's a classic.
No.
Hatch marks on it. They'll pull the water apart.
We have this right here. I don't know if those would be considered hatch.
I know, that almost looks like rapids. You know what I mean? Oh, Dolman Rapids. There you go.
I mean, there we go.
There we go. Now we
And
know
do we
what
have
that means.
Do we have hatching on the other one?
I don't think we have those on the other one because it's down. So
You gotta get the idea that there's a lot of symbology on this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we're telling a much bigger story than a few
Oh, there's
squiggly
just
lines.
different colors.
grass or sagebrush or something.
Everybody find a depression?
Noxious weeds, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, overhangs, you're not gonna find any. Everybody understand the index and intermediates, or major and minors? Did you see on there?
Yeah. Thank you, Missy. You're like,
All right, you're not gonna find this on here either, but let me kind of point this out. And I'll get you a better example of this. I need to update this page. When we have a grade map, okay, we have two types of contour lines on them. Okay, so when you're looking at a grade map, notice I got this hidden line labeled the original contour. That would be straight off of a map like this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come in and fill dirt over the top of this. This is where we want it to end. Okay. So generally what you're going to see is that all these lines, if you kept them going, they're going to meet on a map. Okay. So as an example, let me draw you a quick one, and I'll get you a better example. Let's say this is my standard contours right now. Okay? And these are all hidden, actually. And now I'm going to fill this in. What would happen is I would then take with a bigger line weight and show how I'm going to fill that in. Okay? So some contractor can now look at this and know, hey, I'm filling in this much dirt. We can calculate that. That's an area deal. We can tell them exactly how much dirt or rock or whatever is going to go in there. And then we would compare it on this one and say, I know how much dirt you're getting here, and here, and here. And so we can get volumes off of this. We can show a finished slope, like if we're doing a, I don't know, a dump or something. This is how we tell them that we are going to alter the surface. Where your constant lines are your finished, your hidden lines are your originals.
But it's not a cut
And-
and fill.
It is, it's a fill. This one's a
Fill,
fill
not
map.
a cut.
Yes.
And the contour lines are the same as on our map.
You
so
won't
they're
have
the
any on
same
these
as the
maps. These
major
are,
minor.
these are original. These are not construction maps. Okay. What you would use these maps for is this original stuff, telling you how the surface sits right now. These lines tell you how it's going to look when we're done constructing. Okay.
So it has to beat at some point. It's like it branches off
Yes.
and then meets again.
Yep.
So being a dirt and rock guy, so is there any rhyme or reason to what kind of dirt you add to an existing dirt? 'Cause I know, like, I'm from the beach, right? Sand, you can't just fill in sand, it'll be washed away, 'cause it's not the exact same quality going down, it's gonna go away. What about dirt and doing, is there anything?
Yeah, if we're putting a structure on it, we need to make sure it's competent soil.
But the soil, but it doesn't matter which, as long as you compact, it doesn't matter what kind of soil you put in?
Oh, yeah, it matters hugely.
So, okay, so,
And that's way beyond the scope of where we're at.
that's just going, you don't just go get dirt, you have to have the right kind of.
That's right.
Okay,
Yep. Yeah, you just don't go dig anything up and throw it there.
okay. That was, I guess that was my question. You just dig it up anywhere and throw it in there.
No,
Okay.
there's a substantial amount of money on that.
Okay.
I mean, if we gotta throw something that won't wear, like a granite, quartzite, if we don't have a lot of quartzite here, so we might be shipping it in from outside.
Let me see, so we put DG under our arena. Because I said that's what I'm gonna do. So, that's why, right? It's hard.
All right, so that's kind of it. Folks, we just touched on what these maps can give you, some of the major features of them. If you ever get a chance to take some of these and head out and use it to navigate, there's the whole navigation systems on here also. And using it with a compass to get yourself oriented. There's a lot more on here. They tell a pretty dramatic story. Remember, a topo map, it is a geographic map with contour lines depicting the surface of the earth on it. Now, we never even talked about around the edges. Look around the edges. Do you see a latitudinal and longitudinal line
Yes.
marked? Do you see a township and a range? It's probably a TS or an R. Do you see those? They'll be on both of them. Here's right here. Okay. Here's your ranges. Okay. These are your Latin long lines right here. So this is a baseline, right? It's a latitudinal line, and you're at 42 degrees 45 minutes from the equator. This one is your longitudinal line, and we're at 114.52 degrees. So that is from the Greenwich meridian. We're on the 114th parallel. So you see them?
Maybe.
Right here.
So here's where townships is. Over here on that line. They're right there. Your ranges are.
Well, this one wouldn't have, there's no
We
county.
don't have ranges.
This one would have.
Oh, here's one.
We're on range 7.
Oh, good
Make
job.
that
We
one.
don't have
Yay!
Okay.
These are your
Does the township have one?
longitudinal lines. So we're at 114.
I need to find it, I just.
Don't, you're like,
Meridian, or latitude,
where are you?
45 from the equator.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what those are like.
I don't know.
You guys see them?
I'm just talking about these.
Those are all sections. No, I'm talking about these. So this is-
What do these with like that hatchiness
Yeah.
mean? Because
I
there's
haven't been on the brand.
quite a few,
yeah.
but
So there,
how would
it's a pond?
Switch here, but it'll be labeled.
so if that's a pond, then this is a pond because they have the same hatch,
Yeah.
right? So these little ones are ponds. This is the biggest one. I don't know what it
That was
is.
the correction.
Well, that's just what it's been, we're getting a section, or maybe it's been doing it.
It's by a fish farm.
Hats.
So this is the fish hatchery. This is the fish farm.
What does it say?
What's
In
this?
Wells.
That's a ton.
No, this is your.
So what way do they?
Showing you where the town is.
Yeah,
Why would it be if it's not in water?
But it has the
one of the
same.
like fabrication
What is
shop
this?
that's still tight.
Off limits, maybe?
So,
No.
My stepdad owns a water well drilling business, so I know quite a bit about that.
here it is, township.
Water drilling.